The following video is purely artistic expression. It's just me having a laugh. I made it for fun. It has no actual grounding or basis in reality. All they're interested in is what you're eating. They need to know what you're eating. They're very, 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 very interested in your food and your choices and if you're cleaning your body or not. You'll notice this as you start to awaken. Everybody wants to know what you're eating. They'll make an excuse to come over to you just so they can look at what you're eating. They'll ask you, what's in the bag? Where have you been? Have you been out getting food? What is it? What is it? Tell me what it is. It's like that. Because all the control systems in this world are, you got the TV and the media, but ultimately that's all to distract you from the food. All of this stuff that you're seeing coming out in the media about everything that you're seeing about the island, all that stuff is all to distract you from what they're really doing. All of the control systems are related to controlling your body. And so everything you see in the external world and all the stuff that you see in the news and all the stuff that's been like released, it was leaked, we didn't mean it. Do you know what I mean? They're trying, if they're releasing that kind of stuff, what are they distracting you from? It's all about your body. It's like Game of Thrones. This is like Game of Thrones, and your body is the throne. Everybody wants your body. Everybody wants to sit on the throne in Game of Thrones. And in this game, everybody wants your body. Everything you put in your mouth is... Your body is the temple of God, and your mouth is a portal. And everything you put in your mouth, you're agreeing to something. And so... that's what you can unknowingly agree to things. That's what's quite, it's like, but you can. And so you have to be vigilant and make sure that you're being mindful with what you consume. You want to be ultra, ultra, ultra healthy. You don't want to put things in your body. For example, people think that putting salt in their body is a good thing. And that's a controversial thing whenever I bring it up. But it's not. You're just putting rocks in your body and blocking it up. And it's actually used like a tracker. It's like a GPS. I know how crazy that sounds, but salt is like a GPS for the system. So if you're putting salt in your body, you can be tracked. And not only that, but it damages your body as well. And it makes it retain water. It's just not going around. But see what I mean? You didn't know that, but now you do. So even though you don't know it, some guy just said it on TikTok. But you didn't know that, but you've been eating it your whole life, and that's been happening, but you didn't know what it was really doing. And all foods are like that. That's why there's so much confusion around food. And that's why they really want to know what you're eating. Once you start awakening and purifying yourself, everybody's going to be really, really overly, weirdly interested in your dinner. What are you eating? Was it nice? Did you enjoy it? It's all stuff like that all day. What have you got? Where are you going? What are you having for dinner? It sounds weird, but you'll see exactly what I mean. They really want to know what you're eating. And you're probably like, who are they? Who are they? Again, that's a complicated question. Because there's multiple... what's the word? There's multiple groups of them. Multiple factions of them. So there's and they all don't like each other either. It's like Game of Thrones. They're all trying to they all want the body. They all want, because they're not as cool as us. We're the coolest thing. You got to understand, if you're a human being, like an actual human, if you're a man or a woman in this world, a human, you are the coolest thing ever. You have a very powerful soul and a very powerful body, and they want it, basically. They want to use it because evil is attracted to power. That's all it wants. So they see your power and then they're like, right, we're going to have that. And the way they do it is they basically build what they want to build inside your body. So what you have to do is figure out how to not do that and figure out the original blueprint and the original foods that you were designed to eat and that everybody on earth was designed to eat. And it's not steak and eggs, it's fruit and vegetables and nuts. But you have to transition yourself over. But even, it sounds, anyway, that's not the point of this video. I was just going to say that when you start to awaken and you start getting all of this interest and everyone's staring at you and all this weird stuff that's going to start happening and you're not going to be able to explain it, don't worry about it, because ultimately God is in control and it's all there, even unknowingly, to these groups. They are there to awaken you, but they don't know that. They think they're just doing, they think they're like just evil. They don't think they're evil. It's complicated, isn't it? Like, evil doesn't go around and going, I'm evil, ha ha ha. It doesn't think like that, basically. It doesn't think like that at all. It doesn't know any better. This is the thing with evil. It doesn't know any better. It doesn't know how to consider any kind of empathy. It doesn't know how to do that. It literally can't do it. It doesn't think like a regulated, awakened, loving soul. It doesn't do that. But don't worry when that starts happening, because when it started happening to me, I got freaked out. I did not handle it well when it started, because it's just like all of a sudden everybody, like, you start seeing like black-eyed people staring at you and shit. I'm not even joking, like, but then it's scary at first, and then it's like, then it's not scary, then it's just, now when I see it, it's just like, oh mate, how cool must I be? I've got all these demons like staring at me, they hate me. That must mean I'm really cool. Like, that's the way I think about it now. But I wasn't thinking about, when it first started, it was like overwhelming. I didn't have anyone to talk to about it, and I still don't really. I don't even know if making this video is a good idea, but whatever. So just don't worry of it when it starts. And like, they're not, you'll see after a while, right? After a while, when it first starts, you're like, oh no, like, you're like, oh, all this. And then you'll see after a while that they're just like really dumb. You'll see that they're like really, like, they're nothing to worry about. Do you know what I mean? They're not scary. They're not like, it's just when it's loads of people staring at you and stuff and really hovering around you, and like, you walk into an empty room and then all of a sudden there's 15 people in there. Everyone just decides that, like, and then that's when you learn how to close your energy field. And then when you learn to close your energy field, that doesn't happen anymore because it makes you invisible. So that's a really important part of this. So if you're dealing with that stuff, you need to learn how to close your energy field. I see a lot of people dealing with that sort of stuff, and they're like, they're just in fight or flight because they don't know how to get away from it. You don't have to get away from it. You just need to learn how to close your energy field, and it won't happen. And that happens if you clean your body and get in touch with your breathing, get your atlas in, realign it, which I say all the time, then you will be able to breathe and close your energy field, and you won't have that problem. But yeah, don't worry about it. Like, that's just part of the awakening process. It's like finding out that the government is corrupt. That's just part of it. It makes you feel off and you feel weird for a while, and then it's just like normal. Do you know what I mean? It's like normal and you feel okay with it, and then it's funny, and then it's funny. Like, it is funny and it's cool, and you can have like banter with them. You can just be like, I know what do you know what I mean? You can like see what you're doing and all this. Like, it's fun. Like, because the further you go along it, the further you see that you can't really be harmed, and then you just kind of laugh at it. So don't worry about it when it happens anyway. I don't know how I even started this video, just some thoughts.